I actually was intending on being an art major. So I had plans to go to school in the city. I was in like the final stages of getting into probably 5 different design schools, and then I decided that it really sucked being creative by someone else's terms. So I had a really good relationship with my athletic trainer. I was really, really interested in anatomy. I took like an AP anatomy course my senior year. So then I just was like, oh, this would be kind of cool, and I really liked the athletic setting, and so I tried it, and it ended up working out really, really well. I went to a non-traditional kind of role. I worked with an orthopedic surgeon in the office for the first year while I was in grad school, and then I spent about 8 years in the collegiate setting and then found myself here. Well, for me in particular, I definitely came from like not a very affluent background. I knew that I was kind of putting myself in a situation where I wasn't going to set myself up to be like this rich big boss or something along those lines, but I really, really enjoyed it, and it was cool, and I was in like spending my time not feeling so much like I was working, so I thought that was nice. But it became very like, you're too young, or this is not really what we're used to, and I think I was very blessed that my first athletic director put a lot of faith in me that my age wasn't going to be an issue with that, and that me being a female in this male-dominated world of sports wasn't going to be an issue or a hindrance for me, and I was really appreciative that I had that opportunity. I think some of the things are like, you know, you can only really work with female teams because you're the only ones that get them, or you can't possibly understand the mind of a collegiate male student. Or sometimes too, you know, we're used to seeing coaches or administrators that are all men, and then it's just kind of like, well, we're the support staff, so it's okay. And that's not really how we should be viewed. I think we're really important and integral to how athletics works and flows on a day-to-day basis. While it's really, really cool that they highlight it, that, you know, there are women moving into higher positions, it shouldn't really be the basis of telling that news, right? Like, it should just be, hey, this person is now moving into this higher role, or adding this to our staff, but not in a, this is so historical kind of way. And I think that part is a little bit frustrating sometimes, but at the same time, it's twofold, that you are happy that it's changing. It just would be nice to not be highlighted in that manner. I mean, obviously, aside from it also being Athletic Training Month, that's cool too. I mean, it's nice to know that people are taking time to specifically pay attention to the work and the progress that we've had as women, but I wish that it was not needed. Athletic Training Month is a little bit different because I feel like it's just, people don't really know what we do. So it becomes more of an educational thing. So it's nice to have that platform, but even still, that's not really like a big publicized thing. It's kind of sometimes discouraging to see how not that many people even know that it is that, but it is nice to have the platform to be able to say, well, you don't know, but I can now teach you or show you. I think we're getting improvement. Like, I think it's really cool that like a female led a men's team to a national title. Like, that's really, really cool. But I think that that would be like more helpful if it was more consistent, not just like maybe once every couple months we hear something like that. It would be really nice to have things like that happening all the time. Like, it's not weird for a male to coach a female team. Why should it be weird for a female to coach a male team? Or why would it be weird for a female athletic trainer to travel with a men's team? A lot of times there's like this weird argument of you can't be in the locker room, or you can't be around them, or there has to be some sort of separation, and it's not that. We're still professionals at the end of the day, and we are here to help them, not to be a hindrance or to be a distraction, and I think sometimes that's how it's made out to be.